On today's show,
we told you so! Plus, we've got an exclusive interview with former lead man of the band Straw Man and a current producer of the upcoming movie, Dave Made a Maze.
And more messages from Maddie await for us all to tackle on the air. It's all right here on Luch Dog in the Morning.
start the show, LaCoog!
Blue, you're my boy!
And now,
Laugh all you want. I'm the one who's gonna be on TV.
from TTR Studios,
I can't quite remember how that one goes. I gotta admit, I'm a little high. No, Peggy, I'm cool.
it's Luch Dog in the Morning. Welcome back, folks. It is Luch Dog in the Morning. We're getting so good at this with the intros, and it feels good. Welcome to the show. All of you watching on YouTube, channel X Lucio X. Hello, podcasters out there. All who?
5.
No, there's 15. But we've got 1,000 Instagram followers, like 11,000 on Twitter. It's a really weird mix here. I think people just like the 1-minute clips and really don't want to watch an hour-long show. That's fine. We'll talk more about attention span of the viewing community in a little bit.
You damn porn watchers.
You gotta skip to the good stuff. That's all it is. It's all Twitter is. And Instagram for our stuff. But thank you guys for hanging out. Welcome to the show. It is Luch Dog in the Morning on a... What is today? My God, it's Thursday?
Is it
Yeah.
Thursday?
We're
Thursday?
doing a Friday show.
You know what tonight
Yeah,
is?
let's
Game
release-
1.
I know. For a while, I thought it was Wednesday, and I was really confused.
All right, so let's release this. Let's release this
Wait.
Friday.
Wait.
Yeah, we'll do that
This is a Friday show, not
Yeah.
Thursday, so it's Wednesday.
right now.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're-
have no idea what
Happy
day
Friday,
You've
everyone.
Just
Throw
confused
me off.
everybody. Hey, listen, it's really hard to tape ahead of time, okay?
it is.
But I think we do a good job of it. I'm very excited to get at you guys. We've kind of taken a little bit of a hiatus to get some stuff on track on the personal side of things. My life is in shambles. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the Titleist hat makes you really look like shambles.
Yeah, I'm getting hit on by guys at the bar. Belly's face right there.
Daddy, come home. Here's my hat. You've been marked.
If you've watched on YouTube, I wear a different hat every
shirt.
now and then, or shirt. I try to keep it real.
Stupid ramen shirt.
Everybody hates the ramen shirt, the ramen noodles. I'm wearing
the
a brand new UCLA blue. It's like a UCLA blue.
Yeah.
And a gold, like the powder blue jerseys for the Chargers.
Yeah.
If you will.
And it's got the gold lettering right there. It says Titleist.
Nice.
Oh.
And I was given it was given to me by a guy at the bar.
Wow. Is his number written
You
inside?
said this was good.
Kim's drinking a strawberryta.
Yes,
Is that what that's called?
Age to perfection.
So I've got a Red Bull. Belly, what are you boozing on?
Just a Red Bull. Yellow Red
keeping it
Bull.
real.
Actually, I'm not boozing on anything anymore because
It
it's
is
empty.
It is Wednesday night. We're gonna let Belly finish his sentences today. That's our whole goal. Every time we don't do it, just point at me.
I'm never going to let it happen.
Never. Don't worry, I may get there.
All right. Yeah, that was
Depends.
cool. Fun story, bro.
We just cut him off all day. So I was at the bar, and here's the thing: I was watching a girl that I'm a little bit interested in. She's the lead singer of a band, and we are gonna get to.
I'm so glad that you finished that sentence because all I heard was I'm watching a girl that I'm a little interested in at a bar, and I was like, "Where is this going?"
Yeah. And I had to sit.
Swim fan?
I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that because I kind of had to sit there a little creepily. Because here's the deal: she's the lead singer of this band. She's smoking hot and really, really talented as a singer. But we've even had this conversation. It's almost like actors dating actors. Like you kind of get where the other one's craft is coming from. So they might have to kiss somebody on screen, that kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. Which I wonder, how would you do with Kim, Sexy Kim, Hot Mess? How would we do with that? Dating somebody who is kissing on screen with somebody else. You're dating your Chris Hemsworth.
I'd probably be okay. I mean, I'm dating Chris Hemsworth,
But he's
so
making out with Scarlett Johansson.
it's fine.
You're cool with that? I don't think you
As long
are.
as he
You don't
gets to
sound
come
cool
home
with
with
it.
me.
I'm cool that if it's an actress that I'm in, like if I were dating
Well, I
an
mean,
actress, I'd be cool with.
yeah.
But I don't know about porn. Would you be okay with porn if you were dating a porn
Wait,
star?
what? No, that's
stripper?
just like
No.
completely on the wrong path.
It's
that is
acting
not
in the
okay.
general
Do
sense.
porn.
Or you're Vincent Chase dating who was the porn
Jenna
star?
Jameson?
Sasha
no,
Grey.
Sasha Grey. Thank you.
Sasha Grey.
Well done. The girl of the
That's
show
a good
knows.
show.
See, she apparently watched the
It
show.
was a good show.
I was thinking about restarting it. I've seen it front to back.
Yeah,
like
I've thought
5
about
times.
restarting it.
It's worth it.
The movie was not good.
I'm cool with it just because I was nostalgic. Let's stay on track. I'm watching this girl at the bar, and she's doing her thing. And we've had this conversation where she can't date somebody who's not going to be cool with her lead singering it up, if you will, for lack of better terms.
not okay with that?
Some people. Trust me, it was
because
not
it,
easy.
like, takes a lot of time.
Do you have bartending's the same kind of aspect. A lot of a female
lived in that
bartender
world.
gets hit on by men on a consistent basis.
Yeah,
A lot of
I was-
bartenders
Not.
don't wear their rings when they go to work.
Or some have fake rings on.
Yep.
I also see it in
did that at
conferences.
one point because just the guy I was dating at the time, he got crazy.
Let me just say.
But
I
he
mean,
was not happy about that.
She was doing some. I mean, she was picking out guys in the bar, not little wimpy guys, big dudes, grabbing them, putting their drink down mid-song with the wireless mic, singing and twirling them around and dancing at the same time.
Damn, she's a showman.
No, she
Yeah.
knows what she's doing. She's a wonderful artist.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's
there's a difference between
beautiful.
putting on a show and just being a hussy.
And I understand that. And that's all she's doing. But let me tell you, afterwards, when she gets done and she comes over to say hi to me, guess who's trying to follow her and flirt all hard is that guy.
Yeah.
Of course that's happening. I don't care. I'm not mad about it. My whole thing is if you can't handle guys looking at your girl, then don't date a hot chick. Like
She
just
sprinkled the
don't.
magic
guys,
fairy dust on
Yeah.
him.
guys are gonna look.
Oh, yeah.
God, we're gonna look at a hot girl. You got to take that as a compliment.
I've always said that I have no problem if it's like window shopping. You can window shop all you want, but come home to me. And all those fantasies you have in your head,
Exactly.
I'll deal.
Exactly.
I'll
In
deal
fact,
with that one.
I
I'll
also
take that
encourage buy my girlfriend a drink, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more off my tab, the better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You wanna
And
buy my girlfriend a
do that.
drink?
He did do
Please.
that. No, he definitely did do that.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, we're sitting there talking. He buys her a drink from across the bar. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
One less
You
drink
know what
I
she
gotta
said?
buy for her.
Put it towards the bill.
Yeah.
She didn't even want a drink. Just take it off my bill.
one. Yeah.
That's awesome. But anyway, at the end of the night, she was this like businessman was trying to talk to her about like doing a gig somewhere. They were hammered, talking about how millionaires they were and all this, throwing around. Oh yeah, I changed people's lives, man. 500 grand is nothing. You know, $1 billion company. Well, I mentioned I'm trying to let her schmooze. All I did was mention golf because he's wearing this hat. 30 seconds in, dude just hands me his hat. He's like, take it, man.
That's that guy's hat?
Yeah, it's that guy's hat.
Why did he give you his hat?
Why did he give me his hat?
Why did
I don't
he
know.
give you that?
I don't know. It's a nice hat. It's like a nice fitted Titleist hat.
It's a
nice. It
fairly
fits
nice
your
hat.
head.
Fitted is
Yeah.
Fits my head perfectly.
Good.
A little bit old school with the brim here, kind of like a 10-year-old.
fairly bent.
What?
It looks like
No, it's
something.
good. It's the right amount of bent.
I think people do the flat brim now.
He
Who
does
the
it
King of
here a
Ashburn
lot.
will wear a hat like that?
Yeah, and that's basically who he was.
Yeah.
He was in Ashburn.
Oh, it might have been
It's
the
weird
King
that
of
you said
Ashburn
that.
for
It's
all
weird
you know.
that you said that. So that's all I wanted to say is it was an interesting situation where but what do you do? I'm not gonna say no, I don't want your hat. No.
He
I
was
took
like,
it.
here's sport.
Is that okay to take that?
away
Yeah, I
from
mean,
this
I
girl.
take a lot of things for free.
Why
I don't
not?
really care what
Yeah.
it is.
Sure.
Like, yeah, somebody just gave it to me.
Now, what did he say? Like, what is
Probably
he
should have
like,
watched
oh,
it
come here,
first.
sport.
Yeah.
Like, here, take this hat while I
It
talk to this
wasn't
girl.
demeaning. No, and in fact, he was so full of S. It's so funny. You could tell this guy's just a schmoozer because he said to me, yeah, no, I knew I could tell you guys were here together because you were sitting there watching her. So I told all my guys, hey, back off. Don't hit on her. She's here with him. That's what he said to me. We're talking about this at brunch the next day. Oh, that is not what he told her. Before he even met me? No.
Oh.
Come over here. Let us all buy you drinks, blah, blah, blah. So he's
Wait,
just schmoozing.
who did you have brunch with the next day?
The singer.
How often have you seen this singer?
Let's not worry about it.
No.
So there's some
So he saw her
Settle
the
down.
nighttime before the show,
The
and then they
subtle
had
hint
brunch
is-
together. I'm guessing
Nothing. No, but from separate
there was
sleeping.
no separation
was.
over the nighttime.
The subtle hint there is Adam has been seeing someone.
Everybody settle down. No, it's not true. I'm
give her
talking
a
to this girl.
nickname.
She's very cool, but it's in the beginning stages, and it was just funny. And then the other thing, he was talking about her going to up to New York to do some show for them, and then he's like, "What about you, man? You play?" I was like, "Dude, I'm like the top ranked DJ in the area. Are you kidding me right now? Like, I went to you want to schmooze? I'll schmooze." So I did it. So
Please.
It's like DJ Bay.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna talk about dropping out tons of cash and changing people's lives, listen, man, I'm a big guy.
I'm dropping tunes
Dropping
like
beats. Just dropping beats. DJ Bay.
So he He goes out to smoke a cigarette, and he comes back in, and he goes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, listen, man. Like, and by the way, don't act like I don't know who you were. As soon as you walked over here, I know who he is. Oh, this guy's killing it. DJ, yeah, I knew it. That's exactly what he said to me. I was like,
He was trying to pretend like he already knew you were
What if
DJ?
he went out and Googled you while he was out smoking a cigarette?
Yeah,
He's
maybe
like,
he did.
which you
Lucio.
easily could, but he didn't know my name. It doesn't matter. It was just a funny, weird thing that happened at the bar. I don't want to sound like Chad Duke said, oh, these things happen to me now. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, creepy people
Yeah,
approach
no.
you at the bar. I'm just trying to have fun with my friends.
This guy's bragging about knowing Adam. Doesn't even know.
I know.
I'm just trying to watch my girlfriend creepily from the corner as she sings and dances with
Girlfriend.
other
Oh yeah,
Whoa,
you
whoa.
just called her your
Slow
girlfriend.
down.
That was a slip. No,
That was a Freudian slip if I've ever seen one.
definitely not. Definitely not the
wants her to be.
BFGF.
Yeah,
No. Settle down, Belly.
he wants her to be.
Put it on the poll. What do you guys think?
I am sorry, honey. Please don't. Could you get your daddy on the phone?
Just wanted to introduce and tease. Movie night is happening tonight at the end. I got it
I
for
get
you.
to do movie trivia.
Yeah,
yes.
I knew you were like that. So I've got a few of them for you guys at the end.
Yes.
But we did want to tell you why we all said.
We told you so.
Told you so.
Very nice. Very nicely done. The energy today. We should go down to one show a week. We should.
Maybe.
Just bottle it up for one whole show.
Because doesn't it feel like we don't even have to talk? I mean, we're not even. I'm just getting warmed up 11 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Time
People-
is of the essence.
We are busy people. Where's
No big deal.
where are the millennials?
I haven't seen them. They're out working. They're all over the country right now.
They're killing
But
it,
I
as
thought- I
Two
thought
Trees
what's
would
his
say.
face,
Crushing it.
Braxton,
They're
was
crushing
all
it.
Like, I don't work a 9 to 5.
I know they're crushing it because all they do
I
is
miss
crush
Two
it.
Trees. Two Trees is fun.
They're coming back into town soon. We'll get them back on. But I do want to say why we said we told you so. When we did a episode very back in the beginning of starting this, it was like mid-March. It's not even on our podcast page anymore because I can only have so many on there at a time.
But you can find it on YouTube at XLuchioX.
You certainly can. Very well
There
done,
you go.
Belly. If you're looking for a social media at LITM Podcast. But I do want to point out that we did one of our most popular shows was called Cutting the Cord. And we talked about, Belly, if you will, would you kind of give us a preface of the network giant ESPN?
So we were talking about ESPN, how they were losing subscribers by the boatloads.
Hundreds of thousands.
And how they were likely, Adam even said, within the next 5 years, we'd likely see a huge drastic change in what they're presenting to us.
Yeah.
And all that. Well, we didn't need to wait 5 years.
We
Heck,
called it.
We didn't need to wait 5 months.
I mean, we called this a month and a half ago. Remember we were talking about the changes in
I
programming?
mean, a lot of people in the talks of, if you look in the industry circles and you hear the whispers going around, you knew this was coming in a way. There had been so many changes coming to ESPN. There had been so many flipping of shows.
Yeah.
When things were airing, what they were showing, what they were talking about. It's just a matter now of, all right, now that we've really settled in, all you people are now expendable. And they just laid off over 100 people today.
I mean, we're
sucks.
oh, Kim,
some
did you
of
see
your
this?
favorites.
No, I saw
People-
you guys talking about it.
People you definitely know. I mean, and it's fascinating to me because
Jason Stark, ESPN baseball.
Jason Stark, Ed Werder, come
Ed
on,
Werder,
NFL
one of the
sideline
Cowboys,
reporter.
Eagles, Redskins. He's covered so many of the teams in the NFC East, so we get to see him all the time in this area. Let's see. Basically everyone in the NHL department. on
Butchie
ESPN.
Gross, guys, we're talking about Russillo. Cannell is out. Russillo's going to have a reduced role. Basically, anybody in the hockey world. Sorry, I was pulling up a comment that was left, and we'll talk about that in a second. But if you're getting on who was fired today, oh my God!
Some
I mean,
of my
they're
favorites.
getting like I couldn't believe Ed Werder. But then you're talking about like Brett McHenry. Is that Brett McHenry? Is that right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's one.
It's just crazy to think. I mean, you're talking about Jamel and Michael on the
Trent
Sixers.
Dilfer is another one.
Trent
who got
Dilfer's
cut from
gone?
one of the
That's
Monday
true.
shows, which I thought was already too big of a show.
What about Chris Carter? Chris Carter got
Chris
cut
Carter,
last year.
last year, yeah.
Ridiculous to me.
God, that's crazy.
Kim, for all the women out there who are going, shut up about sports. I know. But
No, I like sports. I just don't watch ESPN.
well,
No one does anymore anyway. That's why everyone's
that's why
getting
they're
cut.
getting fired.
there was a comment left on our YouTube page.
My God, I'm looking at that right now.
17 comments going back and forth from these people talking about cutting the cord. Look at this book that this guy left me, and I did
Wow.
promise him that we would get to it. I'm just going to read a little bit from it. Because he
wanna
makes a
mention his
really good
username?
point. He says, and this is a comment on our YouTube video of the show we did about cutting the cord.
Does he listen or did he just comment?
He did listen, and then he listened on because we said that we would talk about it later, and he was like, "Hey, why haven't you talked about it? Why haven't you talked
All
about
right. Well, here you go, boo.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna tag him.
it?" Chris GGSIII on YouTube says, "Okay, look, I'm a cord cutter. One of the things you've all mentioned was the business of having a DVR, which is what we said we wouldn't be able to go without our DVR. When I cut the cord, I purchased 2 items to fill that need: an over-the-air DVR and a subscription to a live streaming service. I chose PlayStation Vue. Here's my point. Vue has an excellent cloud-based DVR service. It's better than the local DVR service I had with Verizon Fios. And of course, I've got my over-the-air DVR for the broadcast channel. So my question is that the only reason why you guys are still paying hundreds of dollars to the cable TV company for channels that you'll never watch?"
I watch a lot of TV.
I like having the
I like the
ability
options.
to.
I think he's absolutely right.
He makes a good point.
Fully on his side about it.
Now take a look. Oh, what did he say? So here's your assignment should you choose to accept it. And this is to all of our listeners. He said, look at your sports needs, make a list of them, and then get an HD antenna. You can get one for very cheap, starting at $10 from Channel Master. No, I'm not paid to promote them. I just like their DVR. Connect it to your TV. Do a scan for the digital broadcast channels that you want to watch in your area. Does that cover some of your sports needs? Which I've
Yes.
done, and it does.
Yes.
4, 5, 7, 9 for sure, which is ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. You'll get HD quality, and then this over-the-air DVR you could just use.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to
basically, you can get all your sports from podcasts now anyway. So
podcasts, ESPN app. We all know that you can find your parents have to have cable. They probably have cable. Tap into their, Kim knows a little something about that. I know.
No, my friends know a little something.
You're just as bad.
I got a message from one of my friends today that goes, "Hey, did you change the HBO Go password?"
Kim's the well.
Like it's like they're entitled to it.
Yeah, he was like, "What happened? I can't get in." And then I was like, "I'm driving right now and I don't know what it is." He's like, "Come on."
Chris GGSIII also says, now take a look at the live TV streaming services currently available. There's 4 of them: DirecTV Now, PlayStation Vue, Sling TV, and YouTube TV, which I had not heard of.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
YouTube TV?
YouTube TV, I think it specifically has like things linked to YouTube specifically. Like it's, kind of like live streams, but I don't think it's like watch Modern Family on YouTube.
I have an interesting finishing question to this as we're just a few minutes away from the end of the segment. I want to ask and pose to you guys. You know me. I sit here and I beat my head against the wall. How can we get attention for the podcast? Because I want a real radio job with us getting paid to do this. And I find that podcasting is very difficult as Kim gets comfortable and kicking her feet out.
I know. I just figured out.
So
that I could put my-
difficult.
Podcasting is very difficult to make money through, and so I'm sitting here always trying to find ways for us to get recognized enough to get an actual show syndicated or on a real station. I wonder if it's even worth it anymore. Aren't we at the platform that everybody is moving to?
We're sitting in the
there's
platform.
so
but it's
many
so-
podcasts.
it's-
That's fine because it's early.
Anyone can do it.
There's so many TV shows too.
I mean, TV is dying, guys. Radio's dying.
Yes.
It's dying.
Just like newspaper.
Well, everybody's
died.
got ADD now.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of true. You want to be able to click through. I can't watch a basketball
You want to
game.
be able to do 2 things at once. I play Xbox and watch
Oh my
baseball
God,
games at
I'm
once.
so mad.
I heard.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
told you?
yeah.
All right, folks, Xbox doesn't let you snap TV anymore.
Why is that?
To
The
ruin
article
Kim's
I
days
read,
and lives.
I know. The article that I read was so that they could focus on better functionality in other aspects of
Oh,
it.
wow.
But it makes it really difficult for me to play GTA 5 and watch the Nats play at the same time. And now I have to choose which one do I want to do.
Can't we put a laptop right next to your screen?
That's what I told her. Have 2 TVs
Yes,
like me.
We can make this work, babe. We got this.
No, Masson blocks it out. MLB.com, you can't watch them from here.
So
Oh, wow.
You have to have an out-of-state VPN.
watch.
Oh, no,
get
thank
a
you.
second TV and
Do
stop plugging
do
your
I have to get
cable
like
into
a
your
splitter
Xbox.
for my cable?
Talk to
Just don't
Chris
put your
Double
cable in your
GS Triple I.
Xbox.
But my cable and my TV.
Your cable is through your Xbox into your TV, though, right?
No.
No, she doesn't do it that way.
I would only
So
do
then
that
just-
when I was snapping my
All right,
TV.
so here's the solution for you. Have one TV that's only hooked up to Xbox and one only for cable.
It just sounds like so much effort.
No, it's really
I'll
not.
figure it out.
Especially when you're single and you have no one to impress with your not 2 TV room.
I'll figure it out.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's do this. We've got to make way for some famous people here. We've got John Charles Meyer, upcoming producer for the movie Dave Made a Maze out there in LA. We're excited to talk to him. We'll do that next on the other side of the break. It is Luch Dog in the Morning
At LITM Podcast.
Former frontman of the hit band Strawman from a few years ago. Now he's up to the filmmaking business out there in L.A. He's the producer of the new hit movie coming out this summer, Dave Made a Maze. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Friend of the show, John Charles Meyer.
You kids and your goddamn technology, newfangled computers. I feel like I feel like I'm in some weird interrogation room. I'm not used to doing interviews by Skype.
Skype is pretty cool though. I like being able to see you. I can tell exactly what I'm working with. And you're a producer. You must enjoy being able to have the face to face.
Yeah, it's a nice way to do it. I'm just not accustomed to it. I'm used to having a crappy connection on a phone the way that we used to do it.
Did you ever have a pager?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you? Oh man,
for several years.
I just missed that era. I'm kind of glad I did.
I think you should be glad that you did.
So what's going on, man? Tell me about this movie you've got going on. Dave Made a Maze. I looked at the trailer and I cannot wait. It's coming out this summer. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, no, we're very excited about the fact that we're going to have a limited theatrical release at the end of the summer. We've been playing the festival circuit for the last 3 months or so. It's an adventure comedy about a frustrated artist who gets lost inside the cardboard fort he builds in his living room. Like a kid's refrigerator box fort, he crawls inside, he can't find his way out, his friends have to go rescue him.
Can I say maybe Jumanji meets Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Wow, that is a younger take on it, but the old folk like me like to say something more along the lines of Goonies meets Being John Malkovich.
Oh, wow. Okay, sure. I love Goonies.
It's very much part of the sort of 80s pastiche of practical effects and old school adventure movies, except that it's adults instead of kids. And it very much has that Michel Gondry surrealism, surreal humor of a Being John Malkovich or a science fiction.
Very excited for it to come out. I'm wondering how you got into producing because you are obviously the front man of the hit band Strawman. The music you heard in the intro, fantastic job, by the way. I love the tune. It's catchy.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It's a fair bit old. It's like probably half as old as you are.
Well, but how do you get into producing a movie? What is producing a movie? What does that even mean?
Right, yeah, a lot of people don't know what producing a movie means. So a director is in charge of all of the creative decisions behind a film. Where does the camera go? What does the picture look like? What colors do you want enhanced or utilized? What angles? How fast do you want to cut it? How do you want the actors to perform? What kind of actors do you want? How do you want to tell the story? The producer is in charge of everything else, and that mostly means all of the unfun logistical stuff. Hiring the cast and crew, paying everybody payroll on time, insuring the movie, finding the locations, getting the permits, getting the finance. Basically all the nuts and bolts and paperwork and crap that into making a film. And especially with an indie film, one of the things that I always like to say is that if a job hasn't been explicitly assigned to someone else, then it's the producer's job. A good illustration of that is that during the creation of Dave Made a Maze, our sets were all made out of cardboard. We went through about 30,000 square feet of cardboard.
I was thinking about it myself. This must have taken them forever.
Yeah, it took a long damn time. And the art director came to me at multiple points during production and build out to say, dude, we're going to run out of cardboard. And I had to go find more. And so for the last 3 weeks of our shoot, every single day of mine started by dumpster diving at the Solar City recycling dumpster next door to the soundstage where we shot the movie.
Unreal. That's unreal.
Pulling dumpster because there was nobody else on my crew who had the job description of go get crap out of a dumpster.
You're the glue that holds it all together. I am so curious by this because I'm like, time out. Hold on a second. John Charles Meyer, tell me, sir, how you go from being the front man of a band who's usually hands off, everybody else do it for me, roadies take care of it, to producer, I'll handle all the legwork, diving through dumpsters, getting cardboard in the morning.
Well, first of all, you're getting way ahead of yourself talking about how renowned the famous straw man was. We were lucky if we ever had a roadie, and we did briefly for one tour. We had an amazing roadie for one tour.
Oh, but get out of here. Lead singer is very, like it's a vibe, man.
It was not eating grapes and getting fanned by leaves backstage. Well, no, we were hauling our equipment and hustling our mailing list and everything else. No, I mean, honestly, in a lot of ways, producing a movie is, on a much, much, much larger scale, a little bit like trying to hustle for a band, because with the music, you had to book the clubs and you had to get your own publicity and you had to get your headshot or your publicity shots taken and you had to get postcards out to, venues. You had to run an email list to your fans. You had to get merch up on your website. Again, it's a much smaller endeavor, and there were 5 people involved instead of 250 the way there were for the movie. But it is kind of a microcosm, and I did a lot of that organizing work then, and it's just sort of what I've fallen into in my life.
And I say that jokingly because I know that from being in bands and past experiences, I know how hard it is that musicians work to get their stuff off the ground, and everybody I think probably thinks that it's just all la-di-da and eating grapes like you said. No, no, it's a lot of hauling your own crap.
It was frustrating the number of times that kids would come up to you in the audience and be like, come on, man, give me a CD. You guys are millionaires. And we couldn't buy gas for our, we had no money. So, yeah.
His Facebook page, Dave Made a Fan Page. It's facebook.com/Dave Made a Fan Page. Twitter, Dave Made a Tweet. Instagram, Dave Made a Maze. Check them out. The movie is coming out this summer. I cannot wait. Dave Made a Maze. Tell me, I'm wondering, you're the producer of the movie. So you're not the director, so this might not really apply to you, but how much are you on set? Are you on set at all, or are you kind of like doing the other stuff in the dumpsters? Not always dumpsters.
I was in the building where we shot the movie. I was the first person in and the last person out every single day.
Okay, so tell me this. I'm curious. I've been dying to ask you this. I don't want to put anybody on Front Street. I don't want to call anybody out, any actors or actresses. Is there just a situation where the actor or actress just couldn't get it right, and everybody's almost just kind of feeling awkward, like, man, like
have I ever been in that position on a set?
Yeah, well, it doesn't even necessarily have to be this movie where everyone's just like, wow.
A million times.
Really? Tell me about one.
On this movie, though, honestly, no. I mean, everybody kind of brought their A game for this movie, and a big part of that was the fact that we just didn't have the time to fuck around.
And not even necessarily this movie, just an instance where you were in the room and you almost wanted to leave it because it was like, oh man, come on.
The one instance that comes to mind, I can't really describe in detail because
it's so close.
It'll give away what it is. But look, there was a fair amount of nudity on the set.
Okay.
And there was one case, so it's a little bit of an uncomfortable set. It's kind of weird. And it wasn't just like a sex scene between two people. It was like multiple nudity.
Got it.
And there was one actor who could not get, this actor had one line, could not get the line right. I mean, I'm going to say with coverage, which is like the camera moving around the room and getting different angles of different shots and getting different people close-ups and everything. Including coverage, I would say we probably did 30 takes before this actor got the one line.
One line?
One line. And
do you remember the line?
With that, I don't remember the line. That wasn't my job. And
I'm just curious. It's like these pretzels are making me thirsty. Like one of those things that just sticks in your head.
Just a hair more complicated than that. I think it was making sentences. And just could not spit it out. And man, with that many naked people in a hot, sweaty room for that long, it gets old after a while.
That is fantastic.
You see that all the time. There are people who just crack under the pressure, can't get it right, whatever. But I'm happy to say with Dave Made a Maze, we didn't have the time to mess around. We were, run and gun the entire 20 days of shooting. And most of our cast is pretty notable people who've got quite a bit of experience.
I mean, it's getting great reviews. The Hollywood Reporter says, wildly inventive and impressively crafted feature that's full of frequent surprises. Film Pulse says, exploding with creativity, a ridiculously fun and absurd romp. I mean, Las Vegas Review-Journal, epic and fantastic, absurd, hilarious, and filled with a sense of wonder. John Charles Meyer, did you just produce yourself a gem here?
I like to think so. I mean, I will also go so far as to say that even though I knew this script was amazing the first time I saw it, I kind of think what we made exceeded the expectations of the director and myself. And the biggest reason for that is the art department. This film is what it is because of the people who created our sets for us. It is a visually bizarre and crazy movie that's unlike anything you've ever seen
It's
before.
different. It's very different.
It's not visually like anything else you've ever seen. So.
I'm excited for it to come out. He is the producer, Dave Made a Maze. Check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/Dave Made a fan page, Twitter @Dave Made a tweet, Instagram @Dave Made a Maze. Sir, good luck on the open. We're excited. We're pulling for you. You got to come back and tell us how it goes.
Thanks. I absolutely will. And I'm really hopeful that, I'm really hopeful that once we go limited theatrical, you'll be able to see it in the theater where you're at.
I can't wait. You let me know where to go, and then I'll do a full review on it.
Will do.
5 stars. You're right here.
Thanks, man.
All right, you bet. John Charles Meyer. There he goes, folks. We'll be back after this. It is Luch Dog in the morning. Welcome back, folks. It is Luch Dog in the morning, segment 3. Thank you to John Charles Meyer for coming on the show. Did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to Dave Made a Maze coming out this summer. We'll have him back on again a little closer to when the movie is coming out. So we can do an actual review. So I'm very excited to do that. I'd like to get into movie reviews. That'd be cool.
I'm always down to review movies,
Can we do that?
Yeah.
especially B-rated movies.
I can't wait for Guardians 2 to come out.
We'd have to have a different rating system. I'm here with Belly and Hot Mess Kim. Of
3
course,
belly rubs.
Luch Dog in the morning
At 3 belly rubs.
at LITM Podcast on YouTube, X Lucio X. What is our rating system for movies? 5 Luch
Belly
Dogs?
rubs.
No, belly rubs? I
Belly
love
rubs.
it. I love it.
We're doing the belly rubs.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a full 5 belly rubs.
That's so good.
I like
All right,
that.
so when we do movie trivia a little later in this next segment, can we then rate those movies with belly rubs?
Sure.
Yeah.
5 is amazing. 1 is terrible.
Yeah.
One
Awesome.
belly rub.
Let's do that. So let's get to...
No one wants just one belly rub, that's
No.
for sure.
You always want more belly rubs. Oh, God.
Remember when I
That
went
works
to
2 ways.
Have you ever belly flopped?
Yeah.
Yes, I was a diver.
Give us your worst belly flop.
I used to be a diver growing up, and I was doing something off the 3-meter, the really high diving board,
Yeah.
and I didn't make it.
Tell me you
And
did it.
I hit the water, and what happens when you hit the water from that height is you get a type of bruising that we called zebra stripes, because the water's moving, so it only hits you at certain spots.
Oh, okay.
So you only get bruises in certain spots on your body, and my whole leg had like zebra stripe bruises on it from hitting the water. That's my belly
You
flop.
bruise too easy is what I'm getting from this.
It's like hitting cement,
No, it really is. And it kind
I
of
guess
reminds
that's
me.
true.
It kind of reminds me.
especially from that height. You're already 9 feet up, and then you're jumping, so you're an extra 2 or 3 feet
If
up.
you hear a
so
smack.
you're hitting the water from 12 feet.
And you know it
bad.
as soon as you jump
Yeah.
too. You know it's
You're
going
like,
bad.
I'm not. Or
Yeah.
I threw it, and I was supposed to twist with it, and I over-rotated, and I was like, there's no way. So by the time I hit the water, I was like,
Yep.
flailed.
Bad news.
That's basically almost
rough.
all the times I went off the diving board because I was never good at jumping up. I was the kid that had to hold his nose to jump off the
Oh
diving board.
no! He
Oh,
jumps
God.
in like the scuba.
Hey, whenever I tried to not
Did
hold
you
my
ever
nose,
dive
water
in?
would go. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely
hold your
dived.
nose when you
no.
dove?
Did you have a shirt in
I
the
mean,
pool?
Yeah, I have.
Did you wear a shirt in the pool?
No.
I did till 6th grade.
No.
I was fat.
Maybe afterwards, like because of when I started getting hair on my chest at a very young age, I kind of got self-conscious about it, and I just stopped going to the
Hairy
pool.
triangle puss.
Whoa.
What?
That's what my friends called me because my chest hair grew like a little triangle.
Right in the middle.
Hairy triangle puss.
Yeah. Mine goes all over now.
Okay.
How gross is that? I
That's
mean,
really
my
gross.
friends were terrible. That's what
know.
guys do, though.
I wanna
That's
hear
what
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
It's what we do. I remember getting hit with a baseball. You get some interesting bruises. You get like,
God,
you can
this
obviously
is really disgusting.
see I love how you just coming
Chug
out of nowhere like people know what you're talking about.
We talked about it earlier.
This is the
It
strawberryta.
hasn't gotten
She's still
any
drinking
more
it from
delicious.
segment 1, folks. It's a pretty long Rita.
Yeah, really. Must be warm by now.
It's 25 fluid ounces, y'all.
Get that 1 extra ounce.
And it's
Gross.
8%.
Did you ever get beamed by a baseball? You can see the stitches in your body.
Baseball and
Hockey puck, I
paintballs.
feel like, would be bad.
Paintballs can be pretty bruising.
Paintballs can leave some bruises.
Yeah, that'll welt.
Also,
I've been bleeding from paintballs, so.
So shall we get to messages from Maddie? I'd love
yeah,
he
let's
left
see
me.
Yes.
what Maddie has
He
to
left
say.
me some voicemails. Remember, you can always leave us a voicemail to be played on air. 571-354-7338.
We should put it right here.
Yeah, we could. We could do it right there.
Add it right at the bottom. Please leave us a message.
Easily do that. So Matty Potts from the Santa Monica newsroom loves to leave us voicemails throughout the week whenever he just feels the need to do so, and it's kind of funny because
Yeah, last time he asked if I dress up like a baseball player.
No, if you had someone dress up like a baseball player while you were.
and at
I know,
first
I'm
in the
afraid of
business.
his messages now. I think he's just going to call me out on things.
I have 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh, 3?
So
This is game over,
let's
man.
Fire
We're
it
gonna
up. See what
listen.
Matty Potts says from the Santa Monica newsroom.
Let's see.
Yo, what's up? It's a beautiful day in SoCal, driving down Sunset, listening to the show, and I want to drive my car into the fucking side of a building, listening to Matt LaBelle bellyache about how he can't get laid, or his girlfriend is fucking his best friend. That is a very sad story, by the way. But that did bring up a question I wanted to ask for Luch and for Belly. Because this seems like your best course of action, from what I can tell. Have you ever been with a hooker? And if not, would you ever consider being with a hooker if the opportunity presented itself? Because if the answer is yes, I might actually make that happen for both of you. Let me know the answer later.
Oh,
Matty
man.
Potts from the Santa Monica newsroom.
Killing
Check
it.
him out on Instagram, Santa Monica newsroom. He's phenomenal. Belly, have you ever been with a hooker?
No.
Never done it. Never paid for sex. Could
Why
you?
would I?
No,
I don't
every
need
guy
to.
pays for sex.
Could you? Well, that's true.
yeah,
it's
no
called
way.
the dinner. The dinner.
Day
Yeah, It's called dinner.
Yeah.
It's called drinks.
No, what? No, and I don't believe that either. But what is that's what? Okay, could you do the hooker thing?
No.
I thought about
All right,
it. When
wait.
I was in Vegas, believe me, I was 22, 21. My boy was turning 21. I thought about it.
No.
Couldn't do it.
Why
I
not?
answered too quick. I probably could do it. I just don't really want to.
Yeah, just no interest. But what if you were your age, Lucio,
Yeah.
and still a virgin?
Oh, yeah.
I would. Well, here's why I think it might be a different answer than right
Bell's
now.
just like,
Yeah,
yes.
he's just like, sure.
Of
much?
course, at that point.
How can you possibly still be a virgin with all the Tinders and all the dating apps and all that stuff out here? But if that is the case, I think it'd be different. Probably because my answer now, no, is because I freak out enough with just sleeping with anybody I do know.
But that's because
No,
you're
I'm
afraid
serious.
she's not going to enjoy it. You're not going to
No,
get another date.
I'm never worried. No. Kim, I'm never worried she's not going to enjoy it. Okay, that's just not a question.
You don't exude confidence. It's
Yeah.
never going to go your way.
No, this is all
I would
under
think
control.
from a guy that it would be almost
Pregnancy.
not necessarily preferable.
disease, all of that.
From a hooker?
Yeah, no, from anybody. Just
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if I just took a girl home.
Disease from a hooker.
I'm worrying
really does
about
scare
that.
me.
Now I got a hooker. I got to worry about her. Oh God, I got it.
And then her pimp.
Yeah, then there's that whole thing. Oh no, thank
But
you.
don't
No.
you think it would just
No.
be easier to have
No.
no strings attached? Like,
No,
let
don't-
me just give you your money at the end of the night, and I never have to see you again.
So yeah, I get that, but I've had those scenarios in my life where girls have matched up with that, except minus the paying part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't need to
I've
pay.
had no strings attached.
I don't even want it. I really don't even want it.
It's not. Yeah.
I want strings. Attach them.
Tie me up.
Yeah, I know. Tie me up.
Very well done, Matty Potts. Let's go to his round 2.
Yo, I just got high as fuck in my car, and now
This
I'm
must have been on
wandering around
420.
Costco, which is completely crazy. I mean, I'm like,
He said he's wandering around Costco.
the munchies are starting to kick in, so I'm like just getting really hungry at everything I look at. But anyway, I find myself literally right now walking through an aisle. There's babies' diapers on one side and dog food on the other. That seems like an odd like pairing to me. I don't know if I'm just baked and freaking out over
gone.
nothing, but where is the craziest, like, or most overwhelming place you've been while you've been baked? Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I don't think it's ridiculous for those to be in the same aisle because it's very domestic.
Yeah.
Moms
That,
are going.
and also, like, people think they're babies and they're fur babies. and they're the
Agreed.
same.
Agreed. People
Yeah.
with pets only, like a couple who's just married and only has a pet, that's their child.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I get that. Weirdest place I've ever been when I was baked, I was in Colorado, ate a brownie. No. Was it Colorado? It was Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, which
Doesn't even
borders...
remember it was so good.
No, I know, because it borders California where weed is legal. And I got a brownie that was like 1,000 milligrams, like unbelievably strong.
Oh, no.
I mean, it said on the package, take a sugar cube size bite. And that's it. It's like a big brownie, folks.
Last you like 3 weeks.
Oh, dude, I took a tiny little bite, and I was like, I remember sitting in the hotel room before we went to our big steak dinner. It was like a big winter trip. We were at Lake Tahoe, like I said. And I remember sitting in the hotel room like 30 minutes before we were going to dinner, like pregame time. I looked at the dude I was rooming with. I was like, buddy, I can't move. I don't think I can move. We got to the waiting room for the steak dinner, and I was literally like, everybody knows. Like, I had that feeling again. I was like, wow, this stuff is powerful.
I don't go weird places if I ever do that. Because you know why? It's a private thing that you should keep privately.
Well, that's how you make it legal, is you stop doing it in public so that people don't have to worry about it, and then you can legalize it for everybody. And all those idiots out there who are doing it on the streets, you ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
You're killing us. Right, Kim?
Yeah.
Kim's like, you stay out of that trouble regardless.
We're not really in Kim's wheelhouse today. That's okay. We'll get to you.
No.
I've got movies for you.
For the protection of my career,
Yeah.
I cannot answer this question.
Yeah, she's not a... that's all right. Not everybody pops. It's okay. Most people do. Most people do. Maddie Potts, round 3.
Most people do.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm still at Costco, and I found this.
3 years
here.
later.
I can see him just like in a corner for 10 minutes looking at shampoo.
Yeah.
What could he be looking at? Now I'm ready.
Let's find out.
3-pound bag of kettle corn. It's fucking amazing. Like, I'm just walking through every aisle now, taking my time, because I'm just determined to kill this bag. It's so good.
That's it.
That's it.
That's his message.
Thank you.
Nice.
He killed a whole bag while he was there.
571-354-7338. Leave us a random voicemail like that. It tickles our funny bone. We love when that stuff happens. We love hearing from you guys. So that would be great. Wow. Okay. Wasn't really prepared for that.
That was
Was it?
funny.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Should
Good
we
old
do...
Matty Potts killing it.
Like he always does. Check him out again on Instagram. Santa Monica Newsroom is his handle. Should we do a little bit of movie trivia? You guys want to get into this?
Yeah.
How many bellies is the movie worth? How many belly rubs? Is that what it is? Belly rubs.
Belly rubs.
5
But
belly
we gotta
rubs.
guess what the movie is first.
Yeah, but you're gonna get them all.
Okay.
5 belly rubs is amazing. I don't know if there's a 1 on here.
That's okay.
All right, so I did the first one is a little bit tough.
All right.
So I have it in 2 parts. One,
Belly
the
and I
hard
competing
version.
again, or are we working together?
I like when you compete. Yeah,
We compete.
I like when
All
you
right.
compete. I'll
so
pay
we
you.
raise our hand.
I'll pay you quarters. You have to raise your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all right. We got our quarters on the table.
Oh man, I still have Red Bull. Thank you for doing this. I owe you.
I
by
got
the
you a
way.
big one.
Nice and big.
Do you want the rest of my gross
Li-
strawberry?
How are you still drinking that?
I'm not.
I don't give up.
All right. So let's get some sound check. We'll just do some Toy Story here.
That wasn't flying. That was falling with style.
Nicely done, Belly. Belly's mouthing that perfectly. That was good. This is also from last time.
It's 10:33.
Good old Fogel.
Super bad. Fogel.
All right, so let's play
Some
a little bit of this.
McLovin right there.
Like I said, this is 2 versions of this first one. If you get the first, I'm very impressed. The second one is a little bit more of it to give you a better example. So
Okay.
here's your first choice.
Hey, yeah.
hey! Tropic Thunder.
She got it. Nailed it.
I just watched it. It's on HBO.
I did too. Here's the whole thing.
Yeah. Ha. Hell yeah. Ha. That's how we all talk. We all talk like this, huh? Yes, huh? Yeah, get some crawfish and some ribs.
That That's the theme song to the Jeffersons.
Robert Downey Jr. should have won an Oscar for
He should have.
that performance.
Booty
it was
juice.
incredible.
You weren't nominated.
He was incredible. Like his black voice accent is amazing. If you aren't watching it, he sounds completely like I mean, he does play the stereotypical black guy accent.
Yeah.
Just like Apu
But no,
is the
he's
stereo.
great. I mean, I remember Ben Stiller got interviewed, and they were like, how'd you get Robert Downey Jr. to do it? It was like, well, we wanted a serious actor.
Yeah.
Because the character's supposed to be a serious actor.
It's perfect.
But also needed to be funny. So it was the perfect fit.
How many belly rubs for Tropic Thunder?
5 belly rubs.
Oh, come on.
I'm
No
not a
question.
5.
It started at 5.
I'm not a 5.
4.
Oh, it's a 5.
4.
I
I'm
put
a
Tropic
4
Thunder
belly
on,
rubs.
for me, it's on the same level as Ghostbusters,
4 belly
Caddyshack,
rubs is what you're getting.
Stripes.
out of that.
It's way up there. I'm giving it 5
I
belly
hated
rubs.
it at first. I did. I had to watch it again, and just like Zoolander, and then I was like, oh, this is great. Okay. I
5
get it.
belly rubs.
All right, next one has absolutely no words. I think you'll still get it.
Oh, wait. I think I still know. Is it Dumb and Dumber?
No.
Is it Predator?
No. Again. That was your real clue at the end. You can almost hear a voice.
Yeah. But
Did you hear?
Is it a comedy?
I thought you
Is
would
it
get it. It's
Spaceballs?
not, and I thought you would get
wish.
it from the sounds that
If it
come.
was Spaceballs, I
Hold
would've
on,
gotten it.
right here.
Yeah, I hear like a...
yeah.
How do you not get Transformers from that?
Because F Transformers.
Oh, for sure. They're like patented sounds. They do it in the beginning of every movie.
Optimus Prime.
Transformers with Shia LaBeouf. How many belly rubs?
1
Which movie?
belly rub.
Shia LaBeouf.
The
The
all-
first one was good and the third one was good. The second one was like 0 belly.
Yeah, it was a little
one
weird.
1 belly rub for the whole Transformers series.
Speaking
Yeah.
of a little
I
bit
haven't seen the last
stereotypical
ones.
racist black accents, those little cars.
Mexicans?
In Transformers 2.
Yeah, the Mexican one.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a thing
The
that people
gang
were offended by
members
them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little bit too much.
1 belly rub for Michael Bay on
Come
that one.
on, the first
No,
one.
the first Transformers
first
was
one's
good.
a classic.
1.5. One
the hell
full
outta
belly rub
here.
and then a half where I stop up top.
That's one of those movies that I'll watch every single time it's on. I
No.
just watch it. It's entertaining.
I'll watch the first and the third one. I won't watch the second one.
Is Megan Fox in the third one, or is it the blonde
No,
chick?
that's the
it's
blonde chick.
one. All right.
Who's, I think, married or was engaged to Jason Statham for a while.
Wow, we've really got to
Jason
move.
Statham's on.
Changing genres. This is not very smooth. Changing genres.
What's he looking at?
He's looking at the clouds.
I'm looking at Kim for this one. Come on. Come on. No?
Play it again.
I think I know.
What's he looking at?
He's looking at the clouds.
He said they were all easy. This one's pretty tough.
Do you know what that one is?
I'm down to 2, but I'm pretty sure. So it's
Kim loves this movie.
Yeah, it's Field of Dreams, right?
It's not, but it
Oh.
is baseball.
It is baseball.
Sandlot.
No,
Oh,
which
wait.
came out 20 years ago.
Yeah, it did. Play it one more time.
Is it
Baseball movie. He's looking
Baseball.
at the clouds.
Costner.
What's he looking
Yes.
Oh,
all
the
right.
Rookie?
No.
No,
Isn't that
no.
one?
If it's
No.
Kevin Costner,
He's
it's
Oh, Bull Durham?
Bull
No.
Oh, come on!
It's more of a love story than it is a
can't
sports
say
movie.
Kevin
For Love of the
Costner.
Game?
For love of the game.
I've never seen For Love of the Game. I can't believe you think that's one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
I've
it's-
never
no.
seen For Love of the Game.
It's your brother's. I'm sorry, you're right.
Oh,
it's your
it's my
brother's.
brother.
He
Kevin
absolutely loves that game. That's right.
And when you say Kevin Costner, though, it's
How many
Bull
bases?
Costner's
Durham.
Bull Durham.
Field of Dreams.
And
And
Field of Dreams. So we went through those two, and
He's
you did
literally-
the third baseball
his-
movie we haven't seen.
his
The rookie.
third
You
best
did the
baseball
rookie. You did 3. You did
That's
3
dead.
of
That's
them.
right.
He's
He
in the
was.
Rookie,
He's in the
too?
Rookie. He's
Dude,
done
I
a
thought
lot
that
of
was Dennis
baseball movies.
Quaid.
And then
Wow.
he did Draft Day. He likes sports movies.
I thought that was Dennis, or no, that's
Is that Quaid or is
Rookie
that
No, it's
was
all
that-
Kevin
was-
Costner.
No,
Is
Rookie-
that Costner?
No.
Rookie was Dennis Quaid.
No, Rookie was Quaid.
Rookie was
The
Quaid.
Rookie was
okay.
Quaid. Draft Day was Kevin Costner.
For love of the game, how many belly rubs?
I'd give that a 4.
That's a 3.5. It's
haven't
more of a
seen
love
it.
story. It's a love story more than it is
A
a
love
sports
of baseball.
movie.
Bull Durham.
Do we have one
could be
more?
a
I have
love
one
story.
more for you and the people. Are you ready? I think this
Yes.
should be easy. This is one of my favorite lines from the movie.
$50 bill. $50 bill.
That's what I said. Booby trap.
Movie trap. What is Chester Copperpot?
Yep.
And the
Just
movie
Copperpot.
is...
Goonies.
Nailed it. Yeah, it's
That's
too
your
easy.
favorite line from that movie?
One of them.
My favorite line from the movie, it happens at the end when the parents are back on the beach and Mouth and that chick that he's
Mouth.
been annoying the whole time.
You mean she's famous?
And she looks at him,
What is she in now?
I don't remember who says the line, but one of them looks at the other, and I think she says, "You know, you're not that bad," and I think he says, "You're not that bad too," when you don't open your mouth.
You ever seen Raising Hope? She's the mom
Yeah,
from
she's the mom.
she's the mom from Raising Hope.
Yeah.
That's yes.
Hope you gues had fun today. Movie Monday. ESPN is failing Monday, which I love.
We're not on Monday,
ESPN.
it's Friday.
Oh, damn it, it's Friday.
Don't confuse the people like that.
Good luck to everybody at ESPN. Everybody who got fired today, our hearts are out with you. I am
Getting fired sucks.
just a huge fan of the network, and I hate that this all happened. But for all of you out there, hope you had a good time today. Hot Mess Kim, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Belly Matt LaBelle,
All those belly rubs going out
coming at you hot. We'll see you guys next time. It is Luch Dog in the Morning
at LITM Podcast.